Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be speaking to you about Mentor Public Schools and why you should consider sending your students to Mentor Public Schools. In Mentor, we have 8 different elementary schools spread throughout the community. This allows your student to have a short bus ride or a short car ride or walk, depending on how close you live, and help them transition into the idea of being away from home and getting started at school. All of our schools do have a wonderful outside area where students are able to go and play during recess if the weather allows. And they also afford all of the normal classes that you would have at an elementary school: physical education, art, music, and technology. We have 3 middle schools: Shore, Ridge, and Memorial, and those 3 middle schools are also spread throughout the community, so they're not all too close, meaning that, again, nobody has too long of a bus ride or walk if they are close enough to do that. Now at Ridge Middle School, we do have an integrated preschool if that is an option that you are looking into for your family. And then we also have a state-of-the-art specialized school for students with autism. Our CARES program is a program that allows teachers and students to work together and really develop the best learning plan possible for the student, and it really allows the student to grow and be able to have a future. After middle school, the students will head to Mentor High School, home of the Cardinals. And at Mentor High School, we have different wings so that when students are there, they don't feel like they're wandering around this large building, but it's split up into different areas where students spend most of their time for their classes. Speaking of courses, we do have over 200 courses through our current program of studies. We have classes in college and honors level, advanced placement, career technical education, art, music, and a wide variety of elective options. With all of this, students are allowed to experiment and figure out what's going to be the best option for them after graduation. Many of our students do take the AP test, and as you can see, we have over 200 students take the AP tests, and if you get a 3 or higher, then you can actually get college credit for the course that you took at high school. And we had 21.5% of our students able to get a score of 3 or higher. Our graduation rate is 97.4%, and we have a mean ACT score of 23 and SAT score of 1064. So overall, we are very academically focused. Recently, we did receive the Straight A grant. This is an amazing grant that we found out we were getting in 2014, and most of what you hear about in this video was put into place in 2015.
I think that it's important for you to look for ways to learn from one another as well, because everybody here has something really positive and strong to bring to these tables.
Collaboration is something we focus on in the classroom every day in Mentor schools, so it seemed only fitting to take that same approach when applying for the Ohio Department of Education's Straight A Fund grant.
Mentor Schools was lucky enough to receive $13.8 million from the Straight A Fund. We wrote a grant. We're really excited about providing new opportunities for our kids and for our students. We did it in conjunction with Kirtland Schools, and Kirtland is receiving a portion of that money.
To earn Straight A grant funding, applicants had to show drive and courage to try new approaches in the classroom that better meet the needs of today's learners. And that would be easy for other school districts to try too. Our consortium believes the best way to do that is through blended learning.
The idea of blended learning is that in today's day and age, the educator doesn't have to be the holder of all the knowledge. It's that the kids and the educator, the teacher can kind of share that knowledge. And the teacher role has changed. It's not just supplying the information, but it's also helping to kind of guide the students to what is the correct information.
And the Straight A grant helps supply the tools. As an overview to our grant, $12.1 million will be spent in Mentor schools and $1.7 million in Kirtland schools. All high school students will have one-to-one devices next year and will be able to offer more courses than ever before through online and distance learning.
So now we are using Kirtland's teachers, and Kirtland's teachers are using our teachers to advance our course offerings and curriculum.
Additionally, both schools' media centers, 60 classrooms at Mentor High and 20 at Kirtland High, will be fully renovated.
We're having flexible furniture for small group instruction and rotational model to provide laptops and digital curriculum is very important in the classroom, also with TVs to display their work.
and communicate with each other is very important. It's also important to have a staff that is ready to deliver a new model of instruction. Construction of a new state-of-the-art professional development center in Mentor with straight A dollars will provide tremendous opportunities for our teachers as we all work toward a common goal of preparing students for their future through a high-quality education.
We are using our own teachers to provide professional development opportunities for the rest of our staff. And they're learning, we're learning together. Our kids have been a part of that process as well. But our teachers have put a lot of time into infusing technology into the classroom and into the learning environment. We're seeing an uptick in student engagement. That's something that we're very proud of.
All right, so when we think about why your students should attend mentor schools, the straight A grant is one of the areas that we're extremely proud of. Students at the high school are one-to-one MacBooks, students at the middle school are one-to-one iPads, and then we look at the elementary school, they do offer Chromebooks and iPads throughout the day to the students. So we're very tech friendly and we're really looking at educating our students for the 21st century. Going along with that, we do like to see our students participate in extracurricular activities. We offer more than 60 clubs, activities, and athletic teams at the high school, middle school, and elementary school. We also offer clubs and activities as well. When we take a look at what's offered at the high school, you can see I've listed them there for you. A lot of different options for students. Everybody can find something to be a part of and something that they're interested in, which is one of the awesome things about mentor schools. We do have the ability to have all of these clubs going and have quite a large number of students participating in them. And you can't talk about a high school without talking about their sports teams. Mentor is very, very highly regarded in the area for their sports teams. Most recently, our boys basketball team won states in 2013 for Division I. You can see that we have a lot of different options throughout the year, and many of our students do participate in multiple sports. That way they are staying involved and also getting to know different people and making different friends throughout the year by being involved in these different activities. If you'd like to know more about mentor schools, there are definitely a couple ways you can do that. We do have a very active Twitter account. If you look at mentor schools or the hashtag #OnceACard, you can find out more about us. We use the hashtag #OnceACard because as our high schoolers are graduating, we say that they have, once they're a card, they will always be a card. And so we use that hashtag just to keep going with our alumni and make sure people know they're always welcome back and always a part of mentor schools. We also do have a YouTube channel, Cardinal TV, Mentor, Ohio, that you can get different videos from. The straight A grant video that I showed you was from our YouTube channel. And then all the information that I brought to you today was from our website, mentorschools.net. And you can go on there and find out more about each individual school and anything else that you need to know about mentor schools. Thank you very much for tuning in.